Hello viewers, welcome to the channel, welcome to another Minecraft video. In today's tutorial, we're going to be building the Carro Armato M15 42. So take a quick look around first. It's a small medium tank basically. So to begin, we're going to place down two dark oak fence gates 3 blocks apart in normal fashion, and then behind this we're going to skip one block and build 2 birch stairs back to back. And in front, place down an upside down nether brick stair. And then behind these 2 birch stairs, we're going to take a trench of 1 and 2 blocks, fill them up with nether brick. Then behind those 2, we're going to place down 2 more sets of birch stairs facing back to back. Then behind this, we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair, and then a nether brick up slab right behind that stair. So moving back to the front, to put in the floor, we're going to take birch trapdoors, and just starting to the back for some reason, we're going to bridge the gap between the upside down stair, and in the front, this is going to go between the first nether brick stair as well. So we're going to fill this in, fill the floor in right here. Now once you have that done, we're going to take with the skeleton skulls, ender pearls, and item frames. So we're going to place down item frames on the birch stairs and the upside down nether brick stairs. We can place down ender pearl inside. And then in this space between, we're going to place down wither skeleton skulls on each block. 1 and 2. So with that done, we can move on to the second layer. So to move on to the second layer, we're going to take some snow and a lectern. We're going to build off of this first birch trapdoor. In the middle, we're going to actually use some smooth sandstone blocks first. I'm going to place down row 3 on the second row of birch trapdoors. So we have some reference here. So we're going to build a layer of snow. It's almost a block tall, but not quite. And on the left side, we're going to place down a lectern, like so. In the front, we're going to place down row 3 sandstone walls, and to each side, a smooth sandstone block. Next, we're going to get this detail out of the way. We're going to take a tripwire hook and oak button. We're going to place some few placer blocks here. So we're going to basically mirror the design right here. You're going to use our debug stick to flip them in place. Like so. Then we can remove this. Finish that debugging, which is just the north here, and that's pretty much it for that. And in front of the sandstone blocks, place a dark oak trapdoor, flipped upwards. And moving on to the sides, we're going to place down a nether brick a nether brick up slab, right to each side. And turn the music down just a little bit. I don't think that helped, but whatever. Okay. So moving on to the keeping on going with the sides here. I'm going to place down birch buttons on the sides of the blocks with a 9 frame. and a cobweb inside. So on this first slab that we placed, we're going to place down an item frame, smooth sandstone block, and a dog oak sign. So if you built the Semovente from the previous video, you're going to do the basically same thing here. The road wheels, sorry, the return roller should be one block further up. So the first one should be right behind the sprocket wheel. So a bit of a correction there. So once we have that done, we're going to take our, actually we're just going to do one more net brick up slab. Then we're going to carry these sandstone blocks down to the last door trapdoors. So fill the gap up in between. Like so, and in the back. Also another sort of fix from the Semovente. I have to put this all in the description, but we're going to place down row 3 birch fence gates, so it has a bit better angle, in my opinion, kind of a steep back angle. And in the far back, right off the back of the gates here, on the left side we'll place down weathered skull, on the other side a birch sign. Also could be an oak sign, probably, just for some better contrast. There we go. Okay, we're going to get rid of that stuff. Might need that though. And moving on with the sides. So we're going to continue with the sides tracks from the front. Place down 1, 2, and 3 more. Net brick up slabs. And then we're going to need to take our birch trapdoors, placed down row 3, going off the blocks, off the sides of the block, and then a net brick slab right on the top of the slab from the previous layer. We're then going to place down dark oak signs, hang them off the side of the trapdoors. And on this last trapdoor, we're going to place down an item frame, smooth sandstone block, and on the second to last slab, same thing here, a item frame, sign covered up, smooth sandstone for the return roller. And there we go. So basically the track layer of the hull all done. We can move on to layer number 3. So to begin layer 3, kind of similar to what we did in last layer, we're going to build a row of 3 sandstone blocks on the second row of our blocks. So you get a start going on, and we're going to need a bit of sandstone walls, but we're going to take another smooth sandstone block on the left side from the front, place down a block right there, then place down smooth sandstone walls like so. So carrying on with the middle here, I'm going to place down 2 more rows of 3 smooth sandstone blocks, and carry balls off to the side. So not a bit of debugging to do, but we'll get that done later. So in the front here, we're going to take a birch fence gate, place one down right in front of the upper block. We're also going to place down birch trapdoors on these 2 blocks like so. We're also going to take our item frame and place down an item frame, try and get it placed off the back of the trapdoor for the fender. And we're also going to use a white stained glass pane, just a white stained glass block. Place it inside the item frame. And lastly, for the front, on the right side, facing towards the front, place down a sign with the item frame, and another brick slab, like so. So moving on towards the back engine deck area, we're going to need end portal frame, light gray beds, birch slab. That'll do for now. So to begin, we'll place down 2 end portal frames right in the middle, and a bed to each side, a light gray bed to each side. We're going to take our debug stick and have them both be part foot, and to each side. First we're going to use our birch slabs, place down 1 slab behind each of the beds, and now we're going to take snow and spruce slabs. So for the spruce slabs, we're going to place down 1 behind each of the rows of walls. Place down an end rod right behind it, and then another spruce slab right at the back. In the middle here, we're going to place down some snow. Believe that's good. And for the last 2 blocks, we're going to take our skeleton skulls, place down row 3 on top of the gates from the last layer. Make sure they're all straight, of course. And we're going to take light gray carpet and place 1 on top of each of the slabs from the last layer as well. So with that all done, we can move on to the last layer of the hull and sort of the first layer of the turret. So first we're going to get our blocks in place here. Place down 1 smooth sandstone block right on top of the first one from the last layer, and carry it on back. So off the back one, we're going to place down a birch trapdoor flipped upwards. Then we're also going to place down a smooth sandstone block at each side of the middle, like so. And now we're going to need to take our smooth sandstone stairs. Just kind of place them however we want. We'll debug it in just a second. So with that in place, we're then going to need our skeleton skulls. Place down quite a few of these on the top of the walls. This first one should be starting from the back. This first one should be at an angle. These 2 should be facing straight. And this one should also be at an angle on the corners. They're all about 45 degrees, so I'll just keep that. Come on. There you go, okay. And of course in the front as well. So with that all done, we can take our debug stick and get to work here. So for the front, we're going to want up to be false, just on these 2. And we want the sides to be even out. Okay. So on these ones, the sides just want to be even. Like so. So the only ones that should be up false are these 2 front ones. Okay, the rest are fine. And we can continue with the turret. So we're going to place down another row of 3 smooth sandstone blocks. And we're then going to need smooth sandstone walls. We also need glass pane, birch sign, birch fence gate. So in the front here for the mantlet, I'm going to place down a birch fence gate. And 2 end rods going off of it. I'm going to debug this to be in wall to be true. We're also going to need iron bar on the left side facing towards the front. Just build 1 and 2 off that corner, like so. Then we're going to place down a yellow glass pane right off the sides of the first block. Then 2 smooth sandstone walls behind that, And we can debug this stuff here. We're also going to want to debug our stairs here. So this one should be a quarter stair. And this one should be corner stairs. Good. Okay, so the end ones, so the last wall here should be up false, and the rest ones we should just flush out here. Like so. Okay, once you have that done, we're almost finished here. We'll place down a birch sign right off the back of the last block. And we're going to ruin what we just did here, placing down seed pickle. So we can redo this. Okay. So let's have that done. Next thing we need to do is the machine gun. So we're going to place down a dark oak fence gate, like so. Then a chain, right front. We're also going to have this to be in wall to be true. And we're also going to need a tripwire hook, a lever, and a polished blackstone button. So we're going to take a placer block, use one of these things. I'm going to place down one right here, and we're going to debug this button in place. We're also going to do something similar for the front here, but instead it's a birch button. So once you have that done, we'll place two more things, but also we're going to place down an item frame on the middle block right here. Don't know where our normal item frame went. There it is, with a yellow stained glass pane inside. So for the gravity fed magazine, place down two placer blocks, destroy one of them, and place down a lever on the bottom, and we'll debug this right into place. Exactly what we want here. And lastly, to not mess up any more things that we need to, just follow my lead here. For I think this is like the anti-aircraft gun sight, or some sort of side sight, and then we messed up that side, but only one side. But we're gonna debug this right into place. Should go off the side. Now we can just fix this side up and call it a day. There we go. Okay, that should finish up our Carro Armato M15 42. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.